Hello everyone. So what I'm going to do today is I am just going to talk you through my 3-tank layout, and obviously on previous videos I have mentioned that we're going to get the front room done, the living room done, and I'm going to add a tank into there. So I have now obviously been able to move fish about and have the tanks exactly how I like them and wanted to have them. So in the big 7-footer now, it's mainly my big fish. It is still mixed with South Americans and Central Americans, but it's fish like predator fish and fish that can hold their own and fish that can live together. And there's a lot more room, which I'm really happy with. So, and you'll notice there's a couple of fish gone besides the actual Severums and stuff, because I had a situation last week where the Viaja sonatus that I had to the tank, it basically killed my wild Oscar and my wild Libra for Severum. I was absolutely devastated about that. So we've moved him on, and now he's in a big 8-foot tank with other big Viaja cichlids. So that's where he should be. I made the mistake of putting him in there, and you know, we all know when you keep big American cichlids like this that kind of thing can happen. So absolutely devastated about losing those 2 fish, but I have to move on from that, and this is where I am right now. So obviously you'll recognise most of the fish in there because the fish are what's been on the updates. You know, the Arowana, 2 big Oscars, the big Spillum, little red devil, my pair of jags, and the Cuban male. And then I kept this big rock keel in there because I think it's fully grown. It's about 8 inches and he can hold his own. I mean, the ghost head to head with the Cuban and the red devil, and they don't mess with him, so he's fine in there. So yeah, so as you can see, there's a lot of room now in there, and just how I wanted it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you where the Sevs have gone and explain a little bit around about that. So I'm just going to put you on pause and I'll be back in a minute. So we're back at the Severum stroke Uaru tank now. So yeah, this, as some of you will recognise, you've already seen a video, you'll recognise that the piranhas were in this tank. I decided to get rid of the piranha because it just didn't work out for me. It was something that I tried and it was too much hassle. They were nipping each other and the tiger barbs, and it was just stressing me out. And I've decided obviously that I want to have tanks that I can just watch and enjoy. So again, I got a buyer for the piranhas. I gave the tiger barb to my local fish shop and they're all being looked after, so that's fine. But now this is what this tank looks like. So as you can see, it's pretty much as it was with the piranhas in it, but now it's got all my Severums out of the big tank, my bush fish, and I've just added, it's got one of the wild Oscars as well in there, as you can see, and I've just added the 2 Uaru. They've only been added today, to be honest. I seen them in my local fish shop and I just couldn't let them go. I had to get them. The big one's got a little bit of a cloudy eye, but I think that's just been done in transit. Keep an eye on that, but they seem to be fine. They've settled in well. I've also put my breeding group of lemon bristlenose in there, and it's looking fantastic. I'm so happy with this tank. You know, I love my Sevs anyway, so I'm miles more happy with these than the piranha in there. And you know, I tried something, it didn't work for me, but this tank is just looking fantastic, and I'm so happy with it. I'm picking a couple of autumn angels up in 2 weeks, so they'll be added to that tank. They're only small, so they grow really big. They've got loads of room to grow in that because it's like 24 inches high. They grow to about 10 inches tip to tip and about 7 inches wide, so I'll obviously have to monitor how they grow. The Sevs will grow, but for now that tank's fine. It's 450 litres and a couple of 100 gallons in America, so probably a bit more than that, but yeah, it's more than enough and it's fine, and I'm loving this tank right now. I've got to put a bit of a dimmer light on there just to give it that little feel with the, you know, the plastic planks coming out, and it's a bit more how it should look. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. Probably my favourite tank right now. Okay, so let's go and see the new tank that was bought by my missus, and the one that's got Ed in it. So I'll be back in a minute. And here we are with Ed. I did an update on Ed the other night when I got my new tank, but he's just settled in really well. I think he loves the fact that he gets loads of attention, because this tank is in the room where we all sit. He's such a good quality fish, and such an abrasive fish with such bags of personality. You can clearly see he's a good quality fish. So, you know, we're looking forward to trying to bring the colours out in this guy. I've ordered some food, so I've got some intense red, and I've ordered some blue stuff as well, so that it really works on these colours, red and blue. But yeah, really happy with this tank as well. Again, got it off the missus, and she's superb for buying me this. Yeah, and that's my mini fish tank tour. So that's the 3 tanks. I think I've got the best of every world. I love my big Preds. I love my South Americans, especially the Oscars, the Severums, and the Uaru, and I love a Flowerhorn, all for different reasons. But like I say again, I'm so happy. And you know what? I'd love your feedback. So please like the videos if you like them. Thumbs down if you don't. Can you also comments? The more comments, the better. Give me feedback, or even ask me questions, whatever which way you want. And more importantly, if you can do me a massive favour and press the red button and subscribe, I would really, really appreciate that. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.